Boom. All right, what's up, you guys? It's Roy, it's Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about time-tested chaos hedges, gold and silver. As the stock market has been falling, both gold and silver have been proving themselves as safe haven assets during these times of volatility, with gold actually just reaching a new all-time high earlier today, and silver in technical breakout mode on the charts and looking absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about some price action, about some price targets I see playing out over the short to medium term for these two shiny assets. Kicking it off with silver and then moving on to gold. But between the technical analysis, we do have to wrap in some fundamentals as well. So silver on the charts, but before that, we'll kick it off with this article quickly touching on an upgrade for silver from UBS. Move on to gold on the charts, but before gold, we will touch on this article titled Goldman Sachs pushes up its gold price forecast. Okay, so when you see Goldman Sachs, when you see UBS, these large banks, the market movers giving upgrades to these precious metals, you guys definitely want to pay attention. I do as well, and that's exactly why we are doing so today. And again, I'm excited to talk about the shiny stuff, talk about God's money. All right, so that's the breakdown for the video. After we finish taking a look at silver and gold on the charts, we will be hopping into a sponsored review of a very cool company by the name of Lithium Chile to close out the video, or ticker symbol LTMCF on the US OTC or over-the-counter markets. All right, commodities are hot, you guys. Gold and silver are the precious metal aspect of commodities, but as you know, I mean, wheat's up, oil's up, nickel's up, other metals are up. Commodities are absolutely crushing it right now. And with oil up, the price of gasoline is obviously up as well, and there's a lot of hype and a lot of excitement around the green energy sector as well on top of commodities, and that's just where lithium really hits that double whammy, because obviously lithium is not only a scarce commodity, but it's also heavily used in green energy in general. Okay, so excited to dive into this review. It means a lot if you guys stick around till the end to check it out. We appreciate those who keep the Waves fam rolling. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that at the end. Take a quick look at their website, go over a cool little spreadsheet they made on lithium in Chile, and that will be the video. Okay, so let's dive into it, you guys. Again, we'll dive into the charts on both silver and gold, but let's take a look at these two articles quickly. First, UBS upgrades its outlook for silver, which it believes will offer value to investors in the face of the current volatility, and lays out whether the surge in the broader commodities sector has room to run as war in Ukraine moves into a second week. Okay, so just go over a few key points here, and then we'll dive into silver. Precious metals have come to the fore over the past month as tension in Ukraine turned into war. The market is dominated by gold, but silver is also coming to the forefront of investors' minds. The precious metals market has come to the fore over the past month, obviously, as we just read, as military buildup by Russia on the Ukraine border turned into a war. The asset class has long been seen as the go-to hedge against geopolitical turmoil, and it's no different this time around. Again, you guys, gold and silver, the beauty of these two assets, you guys know Bitcoin, in my mind, is the king of inflation hedges and will prove to be over the future. But when things get dicey, when there is macroeconomic uncertainty like we're seeing now, that's when you turn to what has proven itself over the millennia, over thousands of years, to retain value, and that's gold and its little sibling silver. Okay, while the market is of course dominated by gold, silver is also coming to the forefront of investors' minds, both at the retail and institutional level. Okay, so silver, you guys, I will say right now, and many of you who have been riding with me for a while would know this, I really prefer silver to gold. Okay, again, gold just is currently about to break to a new all-time high. It scratched new all-time highs in futures trading. It did end up just kind of like leveling out with its all-time high earlier today. But gold is on the verge of breaking to a new all-time high, and it's very likely we see that in at least over the next week or so. Okay, but again, we'll dive into gold after this. Silver's previous all-time high was in 2011 at $50. Silver is currently way below its all-time high, currently trading at just $26.50. So silver could still almost 2x and pretty much just break to a new all-time high. Okay, if silver 2x from here, we'd be just above its previous historical all-time high. Okay, so silver, it's kind of like Ethereum to Bitcoin. it's similar to my argument. I've always liked Ethereum more than Bitcoin, and for a lot of the same principles, for a lot of the same reasons, I like silver more than gold, and it's just a lot more exciting. You tend to see more volatility and more upside or downside, whichever way that volatility is aiming, in silver than gold. If gold moves 1%, silver moves 2%. At least that's generally what I've observed. Okay, so when it comes to price targets, silver short term is in breakout mode. Okay, so silver's local high, or silver's previous high at the beginning of 2021, just over a year ago, was up here at $30. Okay, and that's also the high, right around the high it saw back here when gold reached its all-time high before just testing it earlier today in August of 2020, about a year and a half ago. So $30 has acted as a very significant ceiling for silver. Do I think it's possible we head up there? Absolutely, and this is why. Silver is in breakout mode. Okay, so this white line right here is the line of resistance for silver in its overall downtrend. Touch point, multiple touch points here, creating that line of resistance. This white line you can see, boom, we broke out of that just about a week ago. We broke out of that, while also being in this beautiful short-term ascending channel you can see right here between these two white lines, that nice perpendicular channel moving to the upside. So silver is in a long-term technical breakout to the upside, has proven its reversal while also being in a very strong short-term ascending channel. Both very, very bullish metrics. Now, where do I think silver's going to go? It is to this target, of course, that I've had drawn and you guys have been looking at, but this target would be silver's previous line of support, once again proven as new resistance that I do think will come into play once again as new resistance. Where would this take us? Because silver's going parabolic if we test this by April. So over the course of the next few weeks. Is this optimistic? Yes, but is it possible? Absolutely, especially in this market environment. So do I think silver can see somewhat of a triple top and match that $30 ceiling that's proven to be such a ceiling over the past couple of years? I absolutely do, and I do think it's coming sooner than later. If we do see $30 from where silver's at now, that would represent just about a 14% move to the upside. And of course, you guys, I'm very bullish on silver miners as well. If you guys are part of the portfolio newsletter group, you know we've been loading up on silver miners, and I actually sent this out yesterday. Silver looks like it's just waiting to see a breakout. Feeling confident about the fact that silver miners could see a parabolic move to the upside shortly. Just today, if you guys knew how today played out, it is Tuesday, March 8th. Look at what happened to silver miners. Silver miners absolutely exploded. Some of my favorite names of 10, 12% to kick off the day. And yeah, that's just awesome. So if you guys want the daily newsletter, if you guys want to know how I'm trading on a daily basis, those links are down below. But just a quick shout out there. Let's get back into silver. So once again, I do think from a price target perspective, from a short to medium term time horizon perspective, silver will retest long-term support as new resistance. That would take us back to that ceiling, historical ceiling of about $30. Let's move on to gold, but quickly touch on what Goldman Sachs has to say about it. U.S. investment bank Goldman Sachs has pushed up its gold price projections in the light of recent political events. With the ongoing conflict, the gold price pushed up to 2020 overnight. This is the highest level the yellow metal has traded since the summer of 2020. Looking closer at the forecast, the bank changes 3-month horizon to $2,300 an ounce from $1,950 previously. That's a big jump up. The 6-month projection has moved to $2,500 an ounce. And lastly, the 12-month horizon has moved to $2,500 per ounce. So all of these pretty significant price target increases. And again, you guys, if Goldman Sachs, one of the largest banks in the world, with one of the most competent analytical teams, analysts on their team, that's when you want to pay attention. And if you just look at gold's chart, like just looking at that from a very rudimentary perspective, real zoomed out perspective, this is an extremely bullish chart. Okay, and that's how I'm feeling about gold. That's how I'm feeling about silver at the time of recording, and that's why I'm very excited about it. Okay, so when it comes to gold, as far as TA is concerned, this chart is almost more. I mean, this chart's almost more worth looking at as opposed to this one. So gold, as you can see here, I mean, if you watch the last gold and silver video I posted, go back. This was in the cards. This was drawing. I think it was like, I mean, it was before we really broke out. I posted the last one, so go check that out. But gold, once we broke these lines of resistance, which is what silver pretty much just broke, we went parabolic, and that's why I think silver will follow in gold's footsteps. And again, gold looks great. I still think gold will see upside, but I think silver will see exponentially more upside. But I mean, as far as gold's price target goes, it's tough to even set price targets once you see a new all-time high, because that is in blue sky territory. With things like silver, you have historical areas that have acted as support and resistance, ceilings and floors. But gold, once it breaks to a new all-time high, as far as upside ceilings go, there is none. Okay, sky's the limit. So gold, if it breaks new all-time high, it's very likely we'll see a rally. It's pretty rare to see a previous all-time high broken that isn't followed by some very, very exciting upside price action. So just keep an eye out for that all-time high being broken, and load up on some of your favorite gold miners in the case that you think gold will break its previous all-time high, which again looks pretty damn likely. Okay, and that's that, you guys. Let's move into the sponsored review of Lithium Chile. But before we do, let me know down below, are you bullish on silver? Are you bullish on gold? And just let me know if you guys are prepared for some moves to the upside. And again, appreciate it, you guys, if you stick around from this. If not, no worries at all. But again, means a lot to me and means a lot to our supporters as well. Okay, and Lithium Chile, this is their chart. We're not going to do any TA today, but right now, this is looking pretty good to me, you guys. And again, lithium, there's a lot of hype around green energy and stuff. So I'm not going to give any price targets on Lithium Chile today. I'll let you guys look at this chart and do with this information what you will. But in my eyes, looking pretty solid. But the fundamentals are definitely more exciting. So let's talk about what Lithium Chile is. Beautiful website, first of all. Always respect that. So about Lithium Chile. Lithium Chile has ownership in the largest high-grade lithium reserves in the world, comprising of 68,000 hectares in Chile and 23,300 hectares in Argentina. The top priority projects have positive chemistry results from sampling as well as community approval to drill. Lithium Chile also owns 5 properties totaling 22,500 hectares and are prospective for gold, silver, and copper. So not only lithium, but the good old shiny stuff that we just talked about. Lithium Chile boasts a management team with proven leadership in the lithium space, as well as an experienced Chilean and Argentine-based technical team. The lithium-ion battery sector continues to see sustained high growth, which is forecast to continue long term. So obviously, you guys, again, especially with gas prices booming through the roof, triple digits to fill up your tank, $100 plus, just crazy. There's a lot of hype, there's a lot of excitement around green energy, and which is why also on top of gold and silver miners, green energy is a very, very large segment of my portfolio as well, and has been for a while. If you guys have been watching, you know that. But very excited about what the green energy sector has to hold. And once again, lithium plays a very, very important role, critical role in the green energy sector and renewable energy space. Okay, so if you guys check out their website, which I will link in the bio, I'll link the ticker symbol and website down in the description box below. You guys should check out this video, because I watched this and I was educated myself. I do a lot of research on the green energy space, but go check out this video on Lithium Chile's homepage, and it will inform you on some of the real benefits of lithium. But for now, we will quickly go over some of the key points here. Pioneering the world's highest grade lithium. 5 reasons to invest. Lithium prices are rising dramatically. 2, Lithium Chile has 13 properties on 11 salars and 1 Laguna complex totaling 72,000 hectares. 3, low production costs in Chile. Lithium exploration in brines is relatively inexpensive. 4, Chile's ranked number 8 of 76 mining districts globally. And 5, management team has track record and operational efficiency in Chile. All good stuff. Why lithium? Battery fuel of the future. Lithium-ion batteries. I'm sure you guys are seeing those more and more over time, because they are the future. Demand increasing, driving higher lithium prices, recent price movements. EV numbers increasing globally as the demand for EVs go up. The demand for lithium goes up as well, okay? Right there, that's the balance. Pandemic and government accelerating that change. Norway now sells more EVs than traditional fuel cars, so gasoline cars. And right now, I'm sure everyone's definitely considering the move over to an electric vehicle as opposed to a gas guzzling vehicle. Financial facts, $90 million market cap. At the time this was published, at least. So go check out the market cap for yourself, of course. Issued and outstanding 138 million, warrants 15 mil. You guys can read that for yourself. But right here, lithium ion battery demand by end use sector just going up over time, and these are the projections moving into 2035. Lithium Chile advantage. We'll read this and then we'll call it, you guys. One of the largest and last undeveloped sailor portfolios in Chile. High quality, large property portfolio in excellent locations, staked at low prices, surface and shallow sampling showing high grade lithium, positive chemistry, community approval to drill received on 3 properties. Lithium Chile owns the mineral rights to all their properties, so have the potential lease to lithium producer for royalty payments. That's also a good extra stream of revenue. Experienced management for the last time again, you guys, and exploration team with extensive 30 years plus of knowledge of Chile and mining. Okay, so again, you guys, you never want to bet on the company itself. You want to bet on the team behind the company. Never just bet on the driver. Never just bet on the car. I'm sorry. You got to bet on the driver as well. And when you have an experienced team behind you, that definitely greatens your odds of seeing some upside and performing well as a company, obviously. Okay, so that is Lithium Chile, you guys. Again, I will link their websites and all the information you need to do further research for yourself in the description box below. Thanks once again to Lithium Chile for sponsoring the video, because they keep the lights on in the Waves HQ. Okay, so I will call it there, you guys. Again, let me know what you guys think about gold and silver, if you guys think it's going up or down, if you guys are, whatever you guys are feeling, let me know in the comments down below and I'll talk to you downstairs. Okay, so until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.